Hey guys, what's up? It is the Wizard Pirate. Hey guys, what's up? It's the Wizard Pirate.
What's up? I'm the Wizard Pirate. Hi guys, what's up? I'm the Wizard Pirate.
Hello, I'm the Wizard Pirate. So I didn't plan on making this video, but last night, I was looking at my analytics for the Wizard Pirate channel, and even though I hadn't made a video in over 2 years at this point, I was still getting about 80 views a month, which isn't bad. A lot has changed in the past 2 years, but I thought it was still interesting that I was still showing up for people searching up my videos. They would be able to watch them, and some people were watching the full 17-minute video, which is crazy because I wouldn't even watch my own 17-minute video. I wanted to talk about just what's going on right now in my life, because a video that I made after I finished my freshman year in high school, now next week I'm starting my senior year of high school, and I think that 2 years in between has been some of the most influential time in my life. I've been able to really change who I am, but still part of me is very similar to what I was beforehand, just elevated almost. In between the time that I had restarted making the Wizard Pirate videos in about April or May of my freshman year, that went to about the end of June after my finals had finished. I don't even remember why I stopped. During that year, I had actually started a second channel called Roll Initiative. I think there might be some link to it on the Wizard Pirate channel, but we were gonna try to start this D&D podcast type of thing and making videos and talking about video games and stuff. And there's this group of 4 people, but actually it was really weird because I'd only talked and hung out with 2 of them, and really one of them was my best friend John. Then Justin, I was close friends with from the drama guild at my high school, and then we are gonna start doing it, and this guy George was there, and they're we should also add him. So I was sure, why not? But I thought it was weird, and it was just this whole thing. And then he would always say he'd be able to make videos, and then he'd never show up, or he'd go away, or we'd make plans to hang out, and then he'd be in Maine or something, and then say he couldn't come because he's allergic to cats. And it was this whole big mess. Me and my friend John actually then started another channel about a few months ago, and we were gonna do this thing where we talk about what's going on in our lives. John goes away to the Cape every summer, so I was gonna do what I'm doing this week here in, northern Massachusetts, and what's he doing down in the Cape. The weird thing was my contact on my phone for John was one of them was his phone number, and one was an email that he received text messages from on his iPad, because we have to get them for school. And I don't think he uses his iPad in the summer, so my text would go to his iPad and he wouldn't get them. So I just thought he was ignoring me the past few years, but it turns out there was just a conflict with that, because he'd respond on Snapchat, which was really strange. So that thing kind of fell through, and I decided, why don't I just do that on my own channel? Because when I'm doing videos by myself, it seems to work. I had over 100 videos on this channel, and that was just me pretty much. So I started the channel, and I did a whole week-long thing where I'd just be little things I'm doing throughout the day and talk about it for 5 or 6 minutes. And I realized that wouldn't have been sustainable, so I ended up just saying, here's this one thing I want to talk about, let's make a 6-minute video about it, upload it every week and a half or so. So that's what I've been doing. Whenever I have an idea, I'll just do it in the next few days, upload it. I want to make 1 or 2 more before the summer ends, which I think is possible. I have the idea for the next one. But I wanted to just talk about that. So my new channel's under my name, Corey Brown, and I've done lots of videos. I think I've done 6 that are still up. I made videos on a lot of things. I talked about Cafe Nero, which is this Italian coffee company that started putting a ton of restaurants in the North Shore area of Massachusetts, which is strange in my opinion, because I feel they probably should have started in New York City, but it's fine. I've done a video about me running outside for the first time. I've always run inside on a treadmill, which it gets kind of boring because you're just looking at the same things every day, or every time that you run. So running outside, you're allowed to just go, hey, I'm gonna take a left instead of a right, and just kind of see what's around you at all times. I did a video about this play I did over the summer and kind of my experience with that. And I also did it, my most recent one is about hydroponics, which is when you're growing plants without soil. So you'd use waters with nutrients in it, and the roots would grow into the mason jars I'm growing them in, and they're supposed to grow bigger and stronger. So I just talked about that, and I showed one of the plants I was growing, it's growing the best right now. I thought it was really funny because the Wizard Pirate had the most recent video was on June 26th, 2016. which is more than 2 years ago, and the end of like this 17-minute video, which is like a long video now that I think about it. I thought like 20 minutes was pretty short back then. At the very end, my like voice cuts out for some reason, and then it goes to be continued ... which I thought was really interesting, because like I don't even think I have the video file anymore, or even if I got to filming like the next part before I decided not to do it anymore. I don't know like what was the moment where I decided that I wasn't gonna make the next video, or like I was gonna stop. Like there was just something in that I decided to stop and not continue making the videos, even though I had been for like 3 months and then like years before then, because I had stopped earlier that year and then had restarted at the end of the school year for some reason. But right now, so I'm making my videos on my new YouTube channel. There's a link in the description and stuff. I also started an Etsy shop because I've always kind of like admired like the really like fancy like Renaissance paintings. I think what really caused me to start the Etsy shop was there's a new TV show out called Making It, where these people are making like crafts, and it's kind of like the Great British Baking Show, but like with like crafting. So I decided just to like, let's just do it. I got this like acrylic paint from AC Moore, and they're like these little like tubes of it, and they're like $1 each. I got some paintbrushes for like $5, and I started painting on these old records that I got because I have a record player over there. And I got like a ton of records that like I would never even listen to from my great-grandmother when she used to have a record player. She's not alive anymore, I never met her. But I was going through them, and there were lots of like Catholic music, and there was lots of like country music, and I don't listen to either of those, so just like I'll use these ones, and I go through and I listen to each one and see if like there's enough damage, because some of them are like so damaged you can't even listen to the music at that point. So I just like, I paint them over white, and then I've been painting like these marigolds because they're my favorite flowers. And then I'm trying, eventually I'm gonna like break off from that and try different things, but I think it's a really good start. I have them on Etsy right now. They're $12 each plus shipping, which is about $4 in the United States. And then starting this Friday, the 31st of August, going to September 3rd, that's the Monday, I'm having a sale where everything is 20% off, so that's about $9.60 I think everyone should go buy my records. I have 2 right now. I'm gonna work on a 3rd today and probably a 4th sometime this week, and I'm gonna record that for probably a video on my Corey Brown channel. But yeah, I just wanted to update what's going on, because I thought it was really interesting that even though I haven't made a video in 2 years, I'm still getting like a good amount of views, and more than I'm getting on this other channel that I just started. So I thought, like, why not? Let's show people where I'm going, give them a route to see, because maybe, you know, if I'm getting 80 views a month, then eventually someone must enjoy my other videos. So like, why not allow that opportunity? So yeah, I'm doing well. You can check out my new YouTube channel, Corey Brown, or my Etsy shop, Paintings by Corey, in the description below. Thank you so much.